Hi guys, Simon from Hive Keepers here. Brought you outside on this beautiful, nice spring day. It's probably about 15 degrees and my bees are swarming. So this is from one of the colonies that we split the other week. You might have seen that video of one of my colonies that required splitting. So it turns out we obviously didn't find all of the queen cells. There must have been one that was missed. That's all right, it's a learning game, but they're in the air. I'm not sure how easy it is for you to see it. And it looks like now I've got myself busy for the next little while. What am I going to do with it? I haven't decided yet. I'll think about that over just the next little bit. It's really nice and noisy in the air. I'm not sure how easy it is to see on this. I might even try and zoom in just a little bit, but it certainly looks good. Look at that, you can see that now, can't you? I'm even watching a moth on one of the other hives, trying to get in to one of the other hives, the one on the right down the bottom there. It's certainly being attacked by the rest of the bees. Anyway, I'm going to zoom back out a bit. Have a look at this. This is nature at work, but where are they going to go? What are they going to do? That's the million-dollar question. Well, we'll track this a bit and I'll get back to you once we've got a little bit more. You know what to do, hivekeepers.com and Hivekeepers on YouTube channel. I'll be in touch in a minute. Cheers. Still here. They're just moving around. They're actually moving in the direction of me at the moment, so I'm probably about to get inundated. But just hovering over the vegetable garden, hovering over my berries. Some people wanted to see my berry patch. Well, you're sort of getting to see it now. So that's it over the back there with that door on it, undercover. Free tour of the property. And they're still just sitting in the air above all this, where we're looking above the other hives at the moment. Not sure where they're going to settle yet, but there's plenty of activity. Slowly moving towards my house. But anyway, that's what they do. And we're witnessing that here right now. Yep, they're coming towards me. Hopefully the dogs realise it's not something to play with. Anyway. What do you think, Savannah? Do you think the bees look cool?
Yeah, they're dancing.
You think it looks like they're dancing?
Yeah.
What do you think they're going to do next?
Pollinate the flowers.
Pollinate the flowers? I hope they do. That'd be fantastic if they could do that. Do you know, I think they're going to fly up to this tree somewhere. Hopefully not too high, and maybe they're going to land up there together. But they're slowly moving across. And I don't know where they're going to go. Do you think that looks exciting?
Yeah.
It's nature doing its thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll leave it at that. So the swarm has settled here on this post. So it hasn't gone too far from its original location. You can sort of see that just over the back there now. They're all just here on the post. They're also on the ground. It just looks sensational. Got to be careful I don't stand on too many because there are quite a few on the ground here. Coming around this side, I think it's the safe side to be. Let's have a look at this. This is nothing short of brilliant. I'm not going to lie to you. Whilst it's every beekeeper's aim to not have a colony swarm, I'm pretty thrilled to be able to show you this. Because doesn't this just look brilliant? Love it. Just looks sensational. Bring you down the post. Have a look at all this. I wondered where they're going to go. Wonder what they're going to try to do. Just love this. Sitting on a pile of old timber that's here just from some repairs to the vegetable garden. So this is what happens when you miss one of the queen cells in the colony. They clearly had their swarm sense about them. We knew that. We talked about that in one of the other videos. But I worked really hard to try to get rid of all of them. But didn't get rid of them all, did I? Otherwise I wouldn't be here like this. But just check it out. This is seriously satisfying to watch. Nature at its best. Beekeeping at its most interesting. Most people would be afraid of this. Now, yeah, I'm in my suit. And that's important to look after yourself, but a lot of people really would worry that this is going to be something that could harm them in a major way. I'm here to tell you that that's the last thing that they want to do. They've got no interest in causing any grief or problems. They just want to go about their existence and hopefully find themselves a safe new home. I'm going to help with that. I'm going to put a hive box just inside the gate of the vegetable garden and see what happens. Just going to move quickly in here. Something I noticed the other day with another colony I picked up. Where's it gone? Was I didn't know that drones would go with a swarm. I couldn't figure out sort of what the advantage of that was. And I just saw another one, but it seems to have been covered over by now. Oh, there it is. Can we get you to it? But anyway, look, maybe I should have known that, but I just never did, so it's cool that I know that now that they do travel together. Has anyone got a theory of where I'd find the queen in a situation like this? I know she's in here somewhere, so it shouldn't be that tricky to imagine, but to actually spot her would be another thing altogether. Anyway, I'm going to bring that other box down and put it right near here so I can keep them all safe. So I've just come over to the original colony where they've swarmed from. See, there's still lots of activity on the outside of the box. They're fanning like crazy. There's plenty down low. Quite a few up high. And what I found really interesting, which I'll show you in just a moment, is how there's a lot of bees on top of the other hives. Not that one there as much. I'll just come around for a moment. But how many bees are sitting on top of these hives, which I know are not from these colonies themselves. They're obviously just collected there. Something to do. See what they do next themselves. They might form a cluster together, or catch up with the main group, or fly back to the original hive. Don't know. Anyway, it's great when you can do this and track what's happening and see what's going on with the swarm. But no one really knows the final outcome yet. But we will find out soon, I hope.